Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome to our Tuesday edition video, here covering update 13.7 here with World of Warships. I feel like I've just not been able to get much gameplay up lately, and I've had a lot of gameplay videos to get up, but important, we gotta go ahead and cover this article today. But tomorrow, they'll definitely be featuring the Petropavlovsk with the unique upgrade is the plan. So, update 13.7, which is going to be hitting the game tomorrow. This is the North American article. So NA server, the update will hit tomorrow. I think EU is on Thursday. I haven't read through this or anything, but kind of the big thing they're showcasing with this update is the new upcoming Dockyard. So I'll see if I can kind of give you my thoughts, at least from an article perspective. I believe there's been some other community contributors and stuff that have already done a video on this Dockyard ship, so I just recommend you go check them out and to see the gameplay footage to see if this is a Dockyard ship worth it or not, since I won't have the best input to give there. But as normal, you can claim a one-day premium for your World of Warships premium account. So in summary, the article is going to cover the Dockyard, the colorful Regatta event pass, Labyrinths of history adventure, ongoing early access to French destroyers, Brawls, Division Stars, Armory, the Blue Archive visits World of Warships, UI changes, game balance changes, content additions and changes, and other changes. So there's a whole video. If you want to watch, you can go check that out. I'm not going to do it here. But the next Dockyard, so Wisconsin was the last Dockyard ship we had. And that is by far the best Dockyard ship we have had yet. So that was a really good one. I think it'll be hard to have another Dockyard ship quite like the Wisconsin, because that ship's just really cracked. But this time around, it's a Tier 9 Spanish cruiser. Let's see, with a great punch with her 12 2 and 3mm guns, and dishing out decent damage per minute. That seems to be kind of the gimmick, to be honest. I mean, not always, but, you know, some of the Dockyard ships is like, oh, we'll just give this ship more guns. So they're making a selling point out of that naturally. So it's going to have 20 phases, 18 of which can be progressed through by completing Dockyard combat missions. At least 2 of the phases take care by other means, such as purchasing them through balloons. However, upon reaching phase 11 of the Dockyard, you'll be awarded with the Tier 6 German cruiser, the Leipzig. And if her stick figure is already gracing your port, you'll be advanced through the 2 necessary Dockyard phases instead. So I don't actually have this ship, so then I will be picking this one up, and I would still need to purchase the 2 phases for the Dockyard, necessary phases to complete the Dockyard for free. But otherwise, if you already have the Leipzig, then hey, you'll get this ship completely free. If you had that ship already. So they're going to have another detail, so I'll probably talk about that. I do a designated video just walking you through in-game advice, tips, and stuff with the Dockyard, which apparently it will start tomorrow. Yeah, I'll let you look at that. Okay, so this is the ship. So we can see... Yeah, it's got secondaries along the side. I bet it has torpedoes. Maybe not. That's the Leipzig. You can see Leipzig has 2 racks of torpedoes. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have any torpedoes. I see the secondary turrets. Secondaries, AA, 2 and 3mm guns. I don't know, unless it's back here and just can't see it from this perspective. Yeah, the colorful Regatta event pass, sail through progression levels to unlock vivid rewards in our fresh color themed event pass. Okay, so this is the not a battle path. Some pretty awesome rewards await you. In the first progression line, the colorful Regatta flag, a colorful Regatta premium container, some special expendable economic bonuses of all types in 3 days of premium count, colorful tokens, coal, steel, and more. The second progression line, which is unlockable for 2,500 doubloons, you'll find the treasury, the fields of Tuscany, permanent camouflage, additional colorful tokens, special and rare expendable economic bonuses of all types, and even more coal, steel, and other rewards. After unlocking all the progression levels, more rewards await you for each extra level, 2x more signals container as reward in the first progression line, and 3x special bonus containers in the second progression line. Our event pass isn't the only way you can obtain colorful tokens. They can also drop from the colorful Regatta premium containers available in the Armory and Premium Shop. Once you obtain some of these tokens, check out the Armory where you can use them to purchase new Japanese Tier 10 cruiser Zao CLR and ships from the previous event. During the first week of the event, coupons will be available to provide a 25% discount on Zao CLR and a 40% discount on the rest of the colorful Regatta lineup. I'm pretty sure that if I remember right, I think Kleber was one. I think North Carolina was one. So as far as my memory is correct, besides the skin of the ship being different and it being just a premium ship with CLR, there's nothing different compared to the tech tree ship. So this is Wargaming kind of just doing a classic, hey, here's a tech tree ship. We want to make money off of a tech tree ship, so we're going to copy and paste it as a premium ship. You know, just like Massachusetts. Let's make it Massachusetts black, right? And there's nothing different except the skin. You know, I still don't get when they do these type of events. Sorry, this is me rambling a little bit here. But why not just sell this as a unique permanent camouflage, right? If you know, players like it so much versus having to shell out a lot of perhaps money, since you have to probably buy. Our event pass is another way you can obtain colorful tokens. So you get from the event pass that they can drop from colorful Regatta premium containers. So then I have to turn around and buy premium containers that will give me maybe it's one set value or it's multiple sets of values of varying amounts of colorful tokens, right? So then they put a lot of pressure on you then, because during the first week of the event you have the coupon, right? But what if it's going to take you more than 7 days to get those additional colorful tokens from the event pass, right? Because that's just 7 days. This is for the first week of the event. So it's kind of like time pressuring you, and then you maybe have to spend more money to actually buy premium containers. I don't know, I'd have to see where they have the, they don't have it this time. Usually they have like a little picture showing you of what the progression line looks like for the first progression line, second progression line. So I guess that's my only concern there. But I mean, guys, it's just a tech tree ship that looks cool. So take that as you will. Labyrinths of History Adventure. It starts August 21st and September 18th. Delve into the Labyrinths of History as we bring another exciting sea adventure to our website. We know how much you love taking on that main character energy in stories. What does that sound? I'm sorry, I'm 31 years old. That's kind of like, was it Gen Z? It sounds hip and young. And what a story we're bringing you. A tale from the perspective of the United Kingdom, with you as a commander centered around the new edition of the game. The Tier 8 British aircraft carrier, the Theseus? Theseus? Maybe it's Theseus. I'm going to call it the Thesis from now on. I'm sorry if that's not actually the way to pronounce it, but I just want to call it a Thesis. Theseus, I don't know. Reward for completing individual missions will be Commander William Taylor with 6 skill points. So a patch and a flag. Here's your carrier. Some AA. Jesse, is there actually any secondary guns on this? I don't know. I was just thinking about that because of the new CV rework stuff. Ongoing early access to French destroyers. I'm not really going into depth here, but it continues. It'll end the 4th of September. These ships will come out of early access, and you can get them for free. So, I mean, honestly, there's no need to spend money on this. It's just another way that Wargaming monetizes the game. And this used to not even be a thing. When they released a ship line, they released it. And now they monetize releasing new ship lines. So, you know, another way for Wargaming to increase monetization of the game. Brawls. First Brawl starts the 12th of August, so next week ends 19th of August. There'll be several different formats. The first Brawl has the following rules: 3v3 with Tier 7 destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Divisions of up to 3 players allowed. More information to come. Division Star. So if you're a clan, in a clan, this applies to you. This is always a good way to earn some rewards. With the update, once it's live, you'll be able to earn Division Stars, special bonuses issued by playing together with your clanmates. You can earn Division Stars by playing in a division with each of your clanmates. Stars cannot be earned in clan or training battles. Earning certain numbers of stars unlocks access to various rewards. If you switch clans, any stars and rewards you previously received remain with you. To see the roster of clanmates with whom you can team up in a division, as well as the other list of rewards can obtain, navigate to the Division Star in the Clan Battles section. By playing together with each of your clanmates, you can earn up to 3 stars per clanmate. In this iteration, the condition for earning each star is that your division wins the battle. By playing... Wait, did I change it? You can never see theirs. In this iteration, the condition for earning each star is that your division wins the battle. They used to have it where you had to win the battle. Yeah, okay, wow. The old school thing was you had to win a battle, then you had to get, I think it was coordinated attack, so in your division you got 7 kills. And then the other thing was shoulder to shoulder, where your division did X amount of damage to, I think it was at least 10 players on the enemy team. And this is actually quite hard, especially in, I would say, the mid to high tier randoms. But so I had some advice getting around that, and then Wargaming changed it, so I won't give that advice now. But basically, win a battle can be completed 3 times with each clanmate. So randoms, co-op, operations, and brawls. So that should mean you get along even better, right? So you get like 1 million credits, 5 tri-elect containers, 25 zero mics, 25,000 elite commander XP. So if you're a new player in the clan, this would probably be really helpful to you, a new player in the game. Distant voyage containers, so it will drop like some permanent camouflage, some steel, and then oil for your clan. So then your clan commander might give you you and the clan as a whole coal containers, super containers, stuff like that. Then you can see clan results, and that's what they're showing you there. Armory, starting August 7th we're adding 11 commanders to the permanent lineup in the Army. Oh, I thought they might do this. All the commanders come with 10 skill points and will be available for 1,500 doubloons. Are these commanders with enhanced skills? No, can I hear the special... Wait, individual voiceover. Okay, I can't click on that, never mind. They don't look like they have any enhanced skills like a C. Yeah, they're just special commanders, because and ones that have an enhanced skill are called seasoned commanders. But it's cool to see Leroy Jenkins come out of that. So I figured once they removed Dasha from the Armory, they would probably fill the gap with bringing some new commanders in the game. So more opportunities to make money, and that's fine because you could totally decide not to buy a commander. New ships. We're adding ships as permanent stock in the Armory and Premium Shop is the Jaeger, the Alliance, the Tashkent 39, West Virginia 44, and the Pozovsky. List of the Armory and Premium Shop ships. Oof. Yeah. So, nice overview there, how much it's going to cost you for purchasing the ships. So, I don't think I actually have any... Wait, no, then I have West Virginia 44. I have this one. Not the Alliance, and not the Jaeger. New unique upgrades. Dude, I kid you not. Yesterday, I literally just spent 19,200 research points for the unique upgrade of Petropavlovsk, which I'll plan to have a video on tomorrow because I love that unique upgrade. And then they just introduced 2 new ones. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm excited. So it's for Vermont and Colombo. Looks like for Vermont, the improved electrical systems, interesting, Upgrade for Vermont changes the ship's tactical role by enhancing her firepower and allowing her more effective countering of submarine and aircraft. Well, do tell. This is slot 5, so this means you're probably giving up concealment, because I think the slot 6 for the, I don't remember what it's called, it's for your dispersion, it's really cracked and really good to have on Vermont. So this is slot 5, so you're going to be giving up concealment, okay? So by giving up concealment, you have a negative 10% main battery reload time, negative 15% depth charge airstrike armament reload time, and plus 15% continuous anti-aircraft damage. I was thinking that Vermont had pretty good AA, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Anti-aircraft. 10th. So rating a 73 strength. So then, I mean, yeah, of course this is going to get stronger once you put some buffs on it like that. It might put Vermont up like, maybe up in the top 5. Interesting. Yeah, wow, I think that's actually pretty good. I don't think I would mind giving up conceal. What is conceal? Oops, conceal right now. Oh, come on. Sorry, we're going on a slight side tangent here. You could even take something like that, but I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. Oh, you have several decisions here. I don't remember what I run on Vermont off the top of my head. Okay, I wanted to see what the max conceal was, basically, if you did something like that as an example, but I mean, that's not what I actually run. I just want to see the conceal. Okay, so conceal is right now is 12.59. Okay, so then basically we cough that up. So you'll be running 14 kilometer concealed by sea and 12.23 by air, but with concealed 11.01 by air. I mean, probably what I'd do, you'd probably respect, I don't know why my volume keeps going up and down. You'd probably respect staying at distance, right? You wouldn't be getting as close now with, I mean, not that you're getting close with Vermont to begin with, because if you do, like, you're a very slow old man with a wheelchair trying to escape the wrath of, you know, a 45-knot submarine, Archerfish, USS Archerfish, chasing you down, right? Anyhow, for Colombo, improved range finders upgrade. Oh, this is range. Increases efficiency of long-range attacks. This is in slot 6. Maximum main battery shell dispersion, negative 6%, and negative 6 main battery reload time. Okay, now we go look at Colombo. Colombo, the only decent Italian battleship in that entire line. What was the DCP? 15. Because we take that for the dispersion. Okay, so I have to keep that in mind. Her range, because you don't get, yeah, you do get spotter, 18.91. Oh, I'm sorry. Efficiency of long-range attacks. Okay, I read this wrong in my head. So faster reload time and better shell dispersion, because right now, like on mine, Colombo, like I take that, because if not, your reload time is 37 seconds, and then with you get it down to 32.56. So you're basically having your reload time. So then, oops, I hit my microphone. So I'm using my calculator here. So if you're 37 now, and you shave off 6%, that'll get you down to 34.78. At the same time, your accuracy is being improved. So then you definitely, I mean, I'd still argue take the Aiming Systems Mod 1, because you get negative 7% maximum main battery shell dispersion, but granted, you know, I can understand now the Smoke Generator Mod 1 has more purpose for Colombo. But if you wanted to have a really much more accurate Christopher Colombo, then you would run that, right? You're just giving up a reload time. You don't lose the nerf to your 100 degree turn time. Right now it's 38.3 without anything being built. You know, we'd probably be taking Grease the Gears, right? 36.7 if you did something like that. Interesting. But I like the Vermont one. I think the Vermont one intrigues me a bit more than the Christopher Colombo. I mean, Christopher Colombo, I'd argue, kind of needs a little something. So that's cool, but I think this is going to make Vermont more cracked. I mean, Vermont's already really good, but now with the unique upgrade, like, dang. Leaderboard pecking plan. A new leaderboard event will begin near the end of update 13.7. Players who wish to participate must opt into the event. To qualify, players need to earn at least 1,000 base XP by playing a tier 5, tier 10 ship or super ship in a single random rank co-op or operation or brawl battle. Meeting these requirements will add you to the leaderboard. Okay. Rewards. All those who participate and earn at least 1,000 base XP in a single battle will be issued a special bonuses container. Continue earning as much base XP as possible in individual battles. The highest result you achieve across all battles you fight will be used to position you on the leaderboard. Getting a higher score may bring you one of the rewards. The grand prize for each of the top 10 is the Blisk. I mean, honestly, I don't like this destroyer. I got it early on, but I just really don't like this ship. I might need to revisit it, but I have very sour memories with this ship. That's probably just me, I don't know. 11 through 20, you'll get a European commander. 21 through 50, 3x at each of the following containers. And then 51 through 100. Yeah, okay, well, I don't think I play the game even enough to reach the top 100. Blue Archive visits World of Warships. It starts the 14th of August and September 4th. I have no clue actually what this is. Step into an independent federal investigation club. Scale? No, I'm trying to say that as Norwegian language dialect. As we bring Kvatos in the exciting world of Blue Archive to World of Warships, we're there to announce collaboration that will bring its visually vibrant world to life on our high seas. 5 new commanders, individual voiceovers are joining the roster. Please welcome delicate and warm Nanomi, accompanying the passionate Ayane, playful but valiant Hoshino, soft-spoken and caring Shirako, and hardworking and kind Surika of the Foreclosure Task Force. And they are not alone in this endeavor. Additionally, 3 ships. B.A. Tirpitz, B.A. Takahashi, and B.A. Montana, plus 4 new flags, 1 very friendly looking patch, and 3 containers have been added to the game to enrich their arsenal. Do you have any pictures with this? Wait. 3 ships. You know how I was just talking about how Wargaming likes to reskin ships and sell them as premium ships? But usually they put it at the end. What does the BA mean? Oh, sorry, it's Blue Archive. Blue Archive Tirpitz, Blue Archive Takahashi. And isn't Takahashi... That's Tech True, right? As well as Montana. And then Tirpitz. But you already have Tirpitz B. Now we have BA Tirpitz. Pretty sure we have a Tirpitz B, right? I'm not making that up. Yeah, Tirpitz B. It's kind of funny. They just moved where the letter was and then added A. UI changes. We made updates to UI elements and used in game. Updating the UI minimap and in-world icons of all squadrons in the game and their armaments, rocket bombs, torpedoes, and skip bombs, both HE and AP. Update the airstrike UI minimap and in-world icons. Had additional icons to indicate that dropped bombs are skipped bombs. That's actually nice. Updated the UI icons for the dynamic damage torpedoes. Added additional UI icons for the burst fire mode. Okay, so high explosive attack aircraft. Torpedo bombers squadron. HE bombers squadron. Attack aircraft. Oh. Oh, you see, so you see like HE, right? HE, and then boom, armor piercing. The rockets look different. And then the same with the AP bombers. It's red. That's actually, that's good. I like that. I don't play CVs, but that's nice. And there's your HE skip bombers. And then AP skip bombers because that's totally historically accurate. I'm like, seriously, I'm getting fascinated by the amount of like non-historical and dumb things added to this game. Because AP skip bombers, it goes against all common sense, like compared to what the purpose of high explosive skip bombers. Those existed, but now armor piercing, like you wouldn't want to go through the strongest side armor of a ship, right? So then you take AP bombers and you drop it through the deck because typically that was the least armored part of the ship. So going on top, not through the side. Acoustic homing torpedoes. Say it has a white color tipped where just torpedoes have a red color. Okay, burst fire. Okay, but it's just some little changes. Nothing mind-boggling. Game balance changes. Check to develop mod to get all of the details. Why there? Oh, this is something released a while back. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, this is interesting. I think normally they'd put the game balance changes here, but they're like, check the development blog. And what I find fascinating about this is that, please note all the information in the development blog is preliminary and now suggestions features may change multiple times during testing. The final information we place on our game's website, right? And they're saying that they didn't change anything. Like, they kept everything as is. Okay, so in case you're wondering what ships they've adjusted, I read this a while back, but I didn't cover it. So really quick, they're giving the Japanese submarine, the Tier 8, the I-56, more hydrophone consumable charges. Apparently only had 1, now it's getting 4. Commonwealth Cruiser Hector at Tier 9. They're taking away the repair party consumable, and then instead they're giving it the specialized repair teams consumable with the following parameters. So then basically you have an insanely OP heal now, overpowered heal on Hector. Buffalo, they're buffing all around, quite befitting of the name, the American Heavy Cruiser at Tier 9. They're buffing the reload time, I welcome that. They're increasing the stock gunfire control system range from 14.1 to 14.4. The researchable gunfire control system range is getting buffed from 15.6 to 15.8, not massive. And they also adjusted the handling in terms of the rudder shift time, 15.7 to 11.2, and the researchable hull rudder shift time decreased from 11.2 to 8.4. So Buffalo basically went from, 11.2 to 8.4 second rudder shift time, or 15.7 to 8.4. So she's going to be a lot more, she won't handle as bad. So, yeah. They also buffed the Saint Louis Tier 9 French cruiser. Maximum shell damage increased from 2,800 to 3,000. High explosive fire shell chance increased from 15 to 17%. So it seems like they're giving some love to some Tier 9 cruisers in the game. And then with the French Tier 10 cruiser, the Armory, the 4th, they are buffing the engines once again. They're now similar to those of the majority of cruisers of her tier. They kind of nerfed they nerfed the Henri's propulsion into oblivion that she used to have. That was super OP. And it seems like now they're kind of giving it back a little bit. Although I don't know if this is to the same standards as it was before they nerfed the Henri. This one I'm not fond of. The Dutch destroyer Tromp to tier 10. The HE bomb airstrike range is getting increased from 10 to 12 kilometers. Of course, these HE bombs don't do as much damage as the Dutch heavy cruisers, but they have a lot shorter fall time they land quicker than like the Golden Line does. But now they go out to 12 kilometers, which means they can actually more easily harass Russian radar cruisers that sitting out there with their 12-kilometer radar. So the Dutch destroyer Trump doesn't have to get as close as it used to, basically, to get the airstrikes off. Where, you know, Trump had to take a little bit of a risk to get more closer to do damage. Now she doesn't. So I kind of wonder, you know, now you have a destroyer player who's going to be playing further back maybe than what they already were. I don't know. That's kind of my concern there. Spanish destroyer, the Alvaro de Bazan, tier 10. The burst fire parameters changed. They added the bonus maximum shell dispersion, -10%. And then they the torpedo detection reduced from 1.1 to 1 kilometer. So that's pretty strong buff there. The Italian battleship Ruggiero di Loia at tier 10. I have this ship. It's for steel. Anti-aircraft range of dual-purpose 135 kilometer or 135 millimeter guns increased 4.6 to 5.2. Thank you. The damage with this range remains unchanged. The overall continuous damage value, however, they nerfed. They're decreasing on 353 to 318 due to maximum A range of the ship increasing. So it's like, is this a buff or is this not a buff? It kind of seems like, I don't know if they really changed so much. If this is really going to change the AA play, because Loya is kind of, it is a tier 10 battleship. If you're a tier 8, tier 10 CV or super CV, you basically go for Loya because her AA is so poor. Like, I think we still have this up. AA strength, AA weakness. She's got currently has the 3rd worst AA strength in the game, right? So then you would just go for Eloria. Because of her AA being so bad. And I don't really think it's going to change much. Maybe you move it around a little bit here. Maybe she comes she's not as bad, but right now she's got the 3rd worst AA in the game for a tier 10 battleship, so. Yeah, the Italian supercruiser, the Piedmont, the anti-aircraft range of the dual-purpose 135mm guns increased from 4.6 to 5.2, so it seems they've got a theme going on here. Damage within this remains unchanged, and then the overall continuous damage value, they decrease from 508 to 455 due to the maximum A range of the ship increasing. The French cruisers, tier 10, the tier 10 Brennus and tier 10 Henri 4. The engine boost consumable parameter has been changed. It is now similar to those found in the Charles Martel and the Saint Louis. This change will let the ships accelerate and deaccelerate quicker while the engine boosted consumable is active. Added information about the changes to Brennus and Henri IV from the following development blog. What did they do there? I'm not going to go over those. I want to see what they did with the French cruisers. Okay, updated the text to better explain the changes. The engine boost consumable parameters has been changed. It's now similar to those found on the Charles Martel and Saint Louis. The change will let the ships accelerate and deaccelerate quicker while the engine boost consumable is active. Oh, that's it? It's the same. I feel like that's literally the same. Maybe not. Content additions and changes. Let's see. Update 13.7 bring the following. We've added the Slovak National Uprising flag to the game. Daily world calendar of Update 13.7 will be prolonged until the start of Update 13.8. The reason for this change is that, especially for Update 13.8, the login version of the calendar is tied to the update itself and not to the beginning of the month as was previously the case. Other changes, they fixed incorrect propulsion value on the engine module of the Cassard. Fixed an error on the Japanese destroyer, the Star Kitakaze, another tech tree ship sold off as a premium. The ship's upgrade recommendations. Some camouflage workings. Fixed an issue, torpedo launchers would intersect with Miyoko's hull at certain angles. Fixed a bug preventing the devastating strike achievement from being granted to players. Oh. Okay. So that was a bug. I mean, I've had this happen once or twice to me a while back, and I was like, oh, maybe it's my imagination. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure both cases, they had more than 50% HP when I nuked them. So it was a bug. Well, I'll be darned. All right, so that brings this updates to a close. So in summary, a Dockyard with the possibility of getting it free if you already have that tier 6 German cruiser. That was a Leispig. Division stars, that's kind of a cool change. So I think more clan members, clan peoples are going to benefit out of that when you just only have to get wins. You don't have to get all the more difficult achievements as you had to in the past, in addition to just the win. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it is. So not too crazy of an update, but if you're ready to be back in the saddle of grinding for another Dockyard, it doesn't feel like Wisconsin was that long ago. But alas, here we are. I guess the only concern I have is kind of that colorful Regatta event pass. Like, it just seems that they're going to block out players from, you know, if you're able to earn colorful tokens from the first progression line and the second progression line, you know, it's probably going to take you more than 7 days to get through those progression lines, right? And then they just, like, for a limited amount of time, you can get a 25% discount on Zal and 40% on the other colorful Regatta lineup with those same tokens, which you won't have access to all of them, I'm guessing. So that's kind of, that's a bit of a bummer, and I think a little bit of a misplay there. I mean, to me, like, hey, how about you keep this up longer than for 1 week? That'd probably be one of my biggest critiques here. So that being said, if you liked today's video, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you have subscribed, thanks so much. I would appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. And until next time, take care.